Subscribe to Feminism in India for your dose of intersectional feminist content, and make sure to hit the bell icon to get all the latest updates.
Whenever I used to cry, what should I do? And if anybody would tell me that I used to cry even. As boys or as men, it's important to reply back or to fight back. I guess this is so not true. So not true.
So control my expression and behavior. I think this is the worst thing that patriarchy has done and doing with me at this point of time.
इसमें समानता इक्वालिटी की बात नहीं है, इसमें अनइक्वालिटी की बात है, क्योंकि इसमें पुरुषों को महिलाओं से ज़्यादा तवज्जो दी जाती है.
Any real relationship requires you to be vulnerable with that person, especially a romantic one. Being vulnerable is perceived as a sign of weakness, but it really is not. It is the peak beauty of a human nature.
Being the eldest son in my family, I was always expected to be tough. I was conditioned to believe that showing emotions or talking about emotions was somehow a sign of weakness. This had made me less perceptible to the emotions of the people around me, and especially the women around me.
I was taught to walk along the societal norms, and that made me less empathetic towards sexism or feminism.
Is by systematically denying me the tools to heal myself. As males, there is little acknowledgement of the fact that we need to heal ourselves. B, even if we do acknowledge that, what is it that we exactly need to heal ourselves from?
Like when I was young in my school days, it was expected from a boy to behave in a particular manner.
I always expected to be strong and be the breadwinner. Being strong is mentally draining. When you eventually run out of the energy to be strong, even then you're expected to be strong. That is unfair.
Fair expectations are harmful to men who are fathers, as it strains their relationship with their children, which sometimes goes beyond repair.
The society has always expected man to be its provider and protector. Men are always seen as the heroes of the country.
Yes, it's very important for boys or us as men to realize that we sort of try to conform to this rigid gender norms. Starting say bachpan se there is this bifurcation that starts with toys, with our favorite colors, and goes on till the time we decide eventually our careers. And बहुत important चीज़ क्या होती है कि it's that we seek validation or we are looking for acceptance from the society, and that's why we go to these rigid norms and try to live by them. But it's more important for us to accept ourselves first and then think about what the rest of the world thinks.
आजकल मिथ इतना मिसकॉन्सेप्शन हो गया है हमारी सोसाइटी में कि लोग हमेशा यही सोचते रहते हैं कि हाँ, जो पुरुष हैं, मेन हैं, वो वुमेन से ज़्यादा काम करते हैं, अपनी प्रायोरिटी देते हैं, बाहर जाकर बहुत मेहनत करते हैं.
Men can't be a feminist. That is just plain wrong.
Gender role I would like to bust is men are emotionless. That's totally false.
One gender myth that I would definitely like to bust as a cisgender heterosexual male is that we know what we're talking about when we say that we should respect women or that we should respect members of the LGBTQ community. Because essentially, from my observations, we really do not understand the contours of what respect actually entails. And many times we end up restricting the meaning of respect to being polite with other people.
When I was in school, I was not very masculine. So I have to walk in a way which put me in a situation, or students should not see me as, less masculine. So I used to walk on my roof and widen my legs and walk like that. So I should not be subjected to any kind of bullying if I'm not masculine. So, and the worst thing is this, teachers were also not helpful. They keep on telling me, yes, you are girlish, you should be like a boy, kya bakwas hai. So teachers were also not helpful, and that is very demeaning, and that put you in a situation of depression and things like that.
Not being able to express what you feel like stifles all the emotions inside and eventually leads to a breakdown.
I was on the receiving end of bullying for most of my school and the college life. This was just because how I used to talk.
It was around the time when I was 17, 18, and I decided to go for liberal arts as my chosen field of studies in college. And that caused a great deal of dismay among a lot of people, because what are the compelling reasons that might want to make a man take liberal arts, study literature, political science, and what good would come of that? What is the use of that? Again, I mean, through the lens of classic patriarchy, men are supposed to take up subjects which will sort of ensure a good enough livelihood for them to sustain themselves and their families.
What if I tell you that I feel weak and I need somebody's support at that point of time?